start again. It's a rich thing.
What up YouTube, it's me, your favourite state. How you doing? It is Friday 9th. I think it's the 9th. It was the 8th yesterday. I had a pretty good day sales wise, so it was the 8th. Right, you might have already noticed there's something wrong with my face. I know I can see it. I'm not sure if anybody else would see it straight away. This morning, I was chewing on one of these. Just like that, doing that. It's like a force of habit thing. And this happened to my tooth. Look at that. Absolutely gutted. Got a chip on the edge of my tooth. So that chip. I already had a chip there, a drinking injury. I was not much of a wild drinking injury. I had a bottle of, I think it was a bottle of Stella. Drinking a bottle of Stella. My mate's dancing around in the kitchen, and he's just elbowed the bottle, and I'll go cook, and it chipped that tooth. And that tooth's full, as you can see. But so that when I chipped that, I had a crown there, and that eventually come out because I don't know. But I've chipped that now. I haven't been to the dentist before COVID. I hate the dentist. Despise the dentist. The dentist was invented by evil people. Evil people with pokey mechanism things that make your mouth hurt. I haven't even put my notes in here. But yeah, I know with what I wear, I'm not that vain, but I've got to get that sorted. And if it chip that bit off there, it wouldn't look as bad. If I do something like that, and try and do a full teeth smile, it doesn't look that bad. I look freaking demented. So we'll have to get it sorted. So, but if you hear like or a whistle or something like that, it's because of my chip tooth. Right, I was going to go through this haul, but I forgot my notes. Give me a second. What up? I'm back. Chip's back. Yeah. So I'll go through what I got yesterday. Went to a car boot in the morning. I don't know if it's like this everywhere in the UK right now, but in Wolverhampton, there is literally traffic everywhere. There is roadworks everywhere. We're having this city fibre getting put down, and everywhere in Wolverhampton, shocker. So on a Thursday, it is becoming a bit of an issue. It used to be alright. I used to go to the car boot. Get some charity shops in the morning, have some food with the wife, back, chill for a bit, and then be able to then pick up the kids and be fine. Lately, there's traffic near where the car boot is. It takes forever to get anywhere else around Wolverhampton because of where the car boot is. On this main road, it's called the Cannock Road. There's temporary traffic lights down there, and trying to get anywhere from there from the car boot, it just adds about like half an hour time when you drive. So it takes, when we do the school run, it takes us an extra half an hour to get down there, an extra half an hour after. So it's a ball ache to get to any charity shops. So yesterday, I only went to a few charity shops and the car boot. So this is what I ended up getting. It's not bad. Well, I'll go through the clothing bits first. So the two bits of clothing that I picked up are only one brand. And that's Barber. Is it Barber? So I got this Barber shirt. Now this cost £7. It's Barber Astil, so Astwell, not Ast. It's the tooth. Astwell, Astwell. Shirt, £7, about 25 on that one. It's a nice kind of farming shirt. You know what I mean? I can't wear shirts because I've got massive tits and I look ridiculous in them, unfortunately. And then the second one was this Barber jacket. It is a Chelsea sports quilt, I think. Yeah. Chelsea sports quilt jacket. Give me a second. Let me zip it up. But I paid 20 quid for this. Now, I think I said the other day, I don't like paying any more than like 15 quid for stuff, but I was like, sorry, because I paid 15 quid for stuff lately, stuff that's going to go for 50, 60 quid, and I was like, you know what, I looked it up while I was in the charity shop, I saw it would go for around 40 to 50, done a bit more research on it this morning, it's about 40, but it's a nice Barber jacket. I had a good look at it in the charity shop. That's something that I'm like trying to be more consistent with, because you know, sometimes I'm in a charity shop and I'll make a little scuff because I've found something that's like worth some money. But now I'm trying to be a little bit more sensible. Have a look round, definitely have a look under the arms, because that's how I get caught out all the time. You know, around sleeves and stuff, make sure there's no holes, give it a good inspection. But this it's in really good condition. So it was $19.99, about 40 quid I'll get for that. So you're still looking at what, double figures profit when it sells. And I don't think a Barber jacket's going to stick around for very long. So yeah, that was the clothing. Then we've got some Loke shoes. These were $7.99. Yeah, normally Lokes have a name in them. These have got a name in, but when I've googled it and when I've what's the word? When I've googled it and I've searched in eBay, I can't find anything. So it's got Nick. I don't know if you can see that. It's got Nick 2 last in there. Can't find anything with that, but there's a code 3625/7 in there. If you search that, the shoes do come up. Around 40 quid. I think I'm shooting high for 40, to be fair. They were like kind of, I get confused with shoes. So I see in my head, Brogue ones are the ones with all the pattern on the front. I might be wrong, I'm not sure. But when you put that code in, a lot of those Brogue shoes were coming up. It was around 40, 30. But I'm going to go for 40. But yeah, a different, I don't think they're fake, but a different logo as well. L1, which I haven't seen before. Might do a little bit more research on L1. But yeah, Loke 3625s. I've had Lokes before where the tips come off. Happened on a few of them. But yeah, $7.99, 40 quid I'll shoot for them. Little bits of bric-a-brac. Let's show you these. Pick this up because I've got another one up in the loft. I've got a red one up in the loft which has been listed for a while. It's on for 20 quid. When it was first listed, it had a bit of traction to it, like a lot of watches and stuff like that, but it's still sitting upstairs. But I'll go for 20 quid again. Sorry, see what happens. Because when I do the research on it, it's a handkerchief one. But yeah, handkerchief, Merino style handkerchief vase. Still about 20 quid. So I'll go for 20 quid. 20 quid. This one, I only picked it up because I saw the tag of Foster's Pottery. It's just a seal. I thought it was like it should have a stopper in, like a money, you know, like a pig bank kind of thing, but by the looks of it, they've all got that hole in the bottom, all the ones that I've seen. But yeah, it cost me £1. Not that much in it, about 7. Yeah, about 7 quid. Picked up this light shade. Now, I only picked it up because it was, she put £2 on there. That rubs off. Thank God. I was coming up to the stall at the car boot, and a bit wheezy this morning. The lady had loads of stuff with like that marker pen all over it, and I was like, please don't tell me she's marked up everything in permanent marker. But I went up to it, it said £2 on it. I started looking at it, she went, you can have that for £1. And I was like, go on then. But what I didn't realise when I first looked at it, it is wooden. So it's like a black wood. Now, when I've looked it up, I don't know if this has been painted. But there's other wicker wooden ones, but they're light. You know, like a light wood. Like a light wood. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, there's none that I can see on eBay. If you put glass wooden, glass wicker, there's nothing that really comes up. So, looking up kind of, you know, glass floral light shade, £20, 25. Yeah, so that's £25 I'll go for that. It only cost me £1. Talking about wicker, these two cost me 20p each. The lady, I was walking past and the lady was like, you can have them for 20p. So I picked up 2 of them. That one's nicer, kind of a woven paper. So I'm going for 25 on that one. And then that one, I think that's just a waste basket, but it's a bit big. Just a waste basket. I'll back up so it's all like a planter, you know what I mean, like a plant storage planter thing. £20 on that one, so 25 and £20 on that one. And the last 2, I've already got one of these listed at the minute, which is it's weird. I've got one of these listed, and I've got it listed at £30. And it's only recently that I've got it. It's only this year that I've got it. So in the last couple of months that I ended up picking it up. I don't know if I might have showed it. Have I showed it on a video? I don't know. I don't think I have. But it's a merino style flower. I don't know if... No, I wouldn't have. That's a popular charity shop last Saturday. You had one of these in the window. Didn't have a price on it. And I've talked about, again, I don't think I shared this video, but I had a rant about, though I had a rant about a charity shop I go to in Wolvo. It's on the outskirts of Wolvo towards Stafford. My God. I'm going to go on a rant. I am going to go on a rant. Now, this is just me. Maybe I am being an a-hole. I'm a bit of an a-hole, I'm not going to lie. But I hate people that talk for the sake of talking. I really do. You know, people just, oh, shut up. Now, there's this lady, when I go into the charity shop, it's every time I go in there, she doesn't stop talking. From the second you go in, from the second you go out, she does not stop talking. She's talking about her, she's talking about her business, she's talking about, like, her family, and she does not stop talking from when you're in there. Then she does stuff like, I don't know, she'll... I dropped something. Oh, silly me. Can you believe it? I've dropped something again. Frida. Oh, God. Blah, blah. And she literally, I'm not even joking. There is never a time I've been in that shop and there's been like just a second of silence when you go in the shop. Now, you know, I think I have autism. I really do. But unnecessary noise drives me insane. Unnecessary talking. You don't need to talk. If there's something to talk about, fine. But just to fill silence with your voice, shut up. Sorry. But every time I go in that shop, I walk out the shop and my wife goes, we're never going to that shop again. And I'm like, I know, I need to not go to that shop again. Sometimes I've found some alright stuff in there. But I do. I'll go in there and I'm like, I'm never going in that shop again. I'm never going in there again. But anyway, there's one of these in the window. And I said to the lady, oh, it was in a cabinet in the window. I said, is there a price on that? Is there a price in the thing in the cabinet? Saying to this lady who's really freaking annoying. So, is there a price? Have you got a price for that in the cabinet? She goes, let me just get it out. I'm like, no, look, I might not want it. It depends how much you want for it. And she had to move all this stuff, and I had to help her move all this stuff. And I'm like, and I'm saying to her, well, I'm like, I'm not guaranteed that I'm going to want this. It depends how much you want it. Like, can you not tell me, looking at it in the window, how much you want to sell it for? You not just look at it, tell me how much. Oh, wait a minute, I've just got to get it out. You haven't got to get it. So I move all the stuff with her. We move all the stuff out of the way, and she takes it out. She literally, from it being in the window like that, it's in the window like that. She goes, 15 quid. I'm like, no, I don't want it for 15 quid. And I left her. I know I should have helped to put all the stuff back. She had an helper. There was another lady in there who helped her. But I just left. I was like, no, I don't want it. And I just left. I was like, I told you. Why could you not just price it up from the window? You knew it didn't have a price. You told me it didn't have a price. So why couldn't you look at it in the window? I need to not go in that charity shop. Sorry. I need to not go in that charity shop. I understand there's some people that might be a bit lonely, but she talks about her kids and her husband and her house and her friends. Trust me, I know her kid works for the council. I know her husband used to work for the council. I know she's some freaking council something at some church or something. I know all this. I haven't been in that charity shop that many times, but I know it all because every time I go in, she's talking. Anyway. So I've got one listed for 30 quid. But yeah. I've done research again and it's about 20. So I've got one listed for 30, but they're only going for about 20. I don't know if I saw one that was that sold for 30. But yeah. Around about price about 20 quid. I'm not going to bring the other one down. I'm not going to bring the price of the other one down. But yeah, about 20 quid, that cost me 3. Sorry about the rant. And then the last item is this bad boy. I've had this before. I've had another one like this. They don't stay around for very long. It's a big one. It's an Empoli. Is it Empoli? Is that how you pronounce it? E-M-P. E-M-P-O-L-I. Empoli. Oh, I'm so paranoid about dropping this. Empoli Bonbon Sweet Jar. I've had a good look at it. I had a good look at it before I purchased it. Because I have had one before where it had a crack on the inside, and I had to reduce the price for about 35. But this cost me 15. Cost me 15 quid. And I will go for 60 on that one. But yeah, I love them. I love the coloured glass stuff. I've got loads in the loft now. I'm gutted when they sell, but one I'm going to pack it up. But no, I'm gutted because it looks nice in the loft. But as I said, I've also ended up having to pack it up and it's a pain in the arse. So I need to not go to that charity shop. It gets me worked up. I know I'm going over it again, but I don't know. I just have a problem with just like this thing, like you haven't got to talk. Like, I'm more than happy, like, in silence. And I think another thing that she does. Been in there before and she'll like go, I'll have, like, and because she chats, I won't go in there and look at ladies' things because I know, well, you chat, so you're going to ask me. So I'll only get men's things. And I put it down and she'll go, so how much do you think you'll get for this? Right. I'm just like, I don't know. I was going to... Let's just put you in a position. No, I wasn't going to sell it. Just annoys me. Just stuff like that. It's just constant. There is never silence in that shop. Never silence in that shop. It's constant noise, constant talking. If there's a second of silence, she has to talk about something. People are different, you know what I mean? I shouldn't judge. I'm not judging anymore. I'm just never going in that shop again. Anyway, I'm a bit stuffy. I'm annoyed about, I think what it is, I've gone on a rant about this lady because of my tooth. Look at it. It's so annoying. And I have to go to the dentist. And I know I've got a crack at the back of one of my teeth that I've been avoiding dealing with. And they're probably going to say you've got to rip that out, which I don't want to. Probably need a filling in a couple, which I don't want to. I just want you to fill that in. please. Just fill it in. I hope I can just go to the dentist. But I've got a feeling, because I haven't been there since 2019, they're going to say, oh, yeah, you've got to have a checkup, and then you've got to have this, and you've got to have that, and then we'll fill your gap in. That's what I've got a feeling is going to happen, which is, it's so annoying. I'm having a bad day. Peace out. Stay safe, stay beautiful. I'll see you in my next video.